Well, I just wait for the experts, to tell me. So our medical staff, if they decide that he can practice on Thursday or Friday, then so be it. But we'll leave it to them. Well, and it's no surprise that if you can take the ball away on defense and prevent turnovers on offense, it gives you a great chance. I mean, that's a no-brainer. But that's the case, and yeah, it's something that we have to do a good job. I think when you looked at Cincinnati lost games, they turned the ball over a couple times, which is a big deal. Andy Dalton's a great quarterback, but yeah, if we get the opportunity, we gotta make the play. I think the big thing is we gotta what make a big difference is teams aren't fearing throwing the ball vertically against us, and I think that's kind of what when you look at where we're better, maybe not as good, whatever. I think that's the biggest issue. You got to be able to make plays down the field, and people are throwing jump balls up there, and the difference is they're making plays and we're not. And so that's the biggest challenge we have. This is a vertical passing team that we're up against this week, probably as good as anybody, at doing that. So until we start making people pay down the field, we're going to keep getting those. We really haven't seen a whole lot, but yeah. We're going to give everybody an opportunity, or not everybody, but we're going to give those two opportunities. We're going to give Seymour opportunities at the nickel. We're going to give, different players opportunities at safety because we have to play better. There's no ands or buts about it. We have to play better, get more production in the back end than we're getting, and it hasn't been all bad. Part of that sack reason is because our coverage is tightened up. But the thing that we have to really get better at is playing the deep ball. Yeah, I mean, we can look at him, but, he's basically, as we say, he's coming off the couch, so to speak. He hadn't really, had that. So we'll but, James is a physical player. I think he started in, 2 Super Bowls, as a safety. So he's got a proven track record, very physical player. But we'll see what he can handle. We're not just going to give him a ton of stuff, but we will get him in there some.
What does that element of experience that he brings add?
Well, I think it's good, and as we mentioned, that he's played in this system for a couple of years, so I think that helps. He's not as behind as you would just picking up somebody. So it gives him an opportunity. But I like having that. It's not a whole lot different than bringing in a Lorenzo Alexander, a Duzable, somebody like that, a good veteran player that has experience. And I'm not saying he's going to have the impact that Zoe's had. That would be nice. But I think it's still you're getting a real pro. Well, I don't think, first off, we don't use it as an excuse that a player's out. Recognizing that Aaron's a exceptional talent, but it's not us; it's every team in the league. I mean, it's hard to defend against those type of talent, those type of tight ends. We're not the only team in the league that struggles with really good tight ends. We're going to work some guys in there. Obviously it's center. We got to make a decision there, and then we got to make one. I think Jordan Mills is a good player, but I think Chantrell Henderson has looked really good in practice. We'll see how he steps up, get him some reps, and maybe Quanjo as well. Well, the big thing is it's not just about his confidence, it's about our confidence. And, we're very serious about him. Ronald Darby's an outstanding talent. We need Ronald Darby to play the way he's capable of playing, what we think he's capable of playing. And if there's a reason he's not, and just throwing him or anybody else, Stephon Gilmore, whoever, we gotta ask ourselves why. Why is it happening? First off, it's understanding how teams are attacking you, and the technique that you have to play to offset that, and that's what we'll do. But it's my responsibility to play the best guys out there, to get guys that give us the best chance to win, regardless if it's Ron Darby, if Kyle Williams wasn't doing the job, if so-and-so isn't getting it done, it's my job to give us the best chance, and that's what we'll do. Well, I would think in against Seattle that would be a fact, but then there's times when Darby's outplayed Gilmore, and all that. We just got to be more consistent. And, going into the year, I thought that was going to be a real strength of our team, and is the play of our corners. And we have to step it up. These last 7 weeks, we have to step it up and make that a true fact. Different kind of guy. He probably has more speed than those guys. Definitely doesn't have the size mismatch that Gronk has, but he's really a tremendous player, and he's a red zone threat like those guys. It's just his game is different than theirs, but he's a real talent. He missed 6 games, and I wish he missed ours, but he missed 6 games, and it's hard to replace a guy with that kind of skill set. Man, he's right there at the top of the list. I know we played the kid. We played Brown from Pittsburgh coming up, but I think he's probably the best receiver we've faced all season.